Hey friends and family of YouTube and everybody else, you're looking at some snapdragons. It is July 5th, 2017, about 9 p.m. That little patch over there, Woody Boys, got some 4 o'clocks in them. They should be popping up. And here's Super Woody Boy, what happened to him in the storm. He's completely gone. But I've got another one just like him. He's the only one I lost. But all of us in the front was all knocked down. There's no sprouts there yet, but there's 4 o'clocks there too. So I'll show you, I was going to mow in the yard. Stay on my side. I'll get scalding water poured on me again. I've harvested probably 15 heads sunflowers already. And the storm we had on July 30th, we got almost 3 inches of rain when I got home. Everything you see here in the front was laid over. And Super Woody Boy's plant, he was doing good up until a little windstorm we had the other day. And he got knocked down again. Now he's completely dead. So I'll leave them up for another day or two, and then I'm going to pull them out. Snapdragons underneath there will start growing better. But, tell me this ain't gorgeous. Okay, then don't tell me it's gorgeous. Or not. If you listen carefully, you can hear the Japanese beetles bouncing off the walls of the vinyl siding. So take a look around. I got some very tall ones. Super Woody Boys was a totally different plant. And I'll show you the other one I've got that you'll become Super Woody Boy too. This little stubby one here is Chico. It's a guy I work with at work. Yeah, work with at work. It's been a long day. Joe, I think this one's yours. This is Serrano. Serrano Joe, next to Chico. Okay, here in the front, that's Joe. And we got the 7 dwarfs of Cinderella next to the maple. The maple is Cinderella. They're looking really good. And looky here, Super Woody Boy. These are zinnias. This did not get flooded out. All the other 4 o'clocks and zinnias I planted, I got to cut. Here's a couple of zinnias, I'm pretty sure, coming up, because I planted here. But this was completely covered in 3 inches of water one day after I planted. And I planted here. Nothing's come up here, the ground's so bad. But I do have zinnias and your 4 o'clocks growing. Beautiful sunset a few minutes ago. I hope everybody had a good 4th of July. I got a ton of videos to upload. I got a really killer fireworks display to show you. There it is on the corner. The maple tree is still pretty straight. Yeah, he'll be fine. He's still growing about an inch every week or two. American goldfinch, they are attacking my yard like crazy, and I love it. I just love the way they chirp and fly. And they're coming for these. They like the, if I can find one, they like the, right here, the seeds that aren't completed. These are these giant mammoths. The ones I bought had 4 there, but they're finally growing. Okay, do you remember what that Super Woody Boy plant looked that was dying, or is dead now? I will show you. It's the same brand. You might be able to see it right here. It's the exact same type. There's a special seed from Burpee. So this is Super Woody Boy 2. You're in the backyard now. I don't know if you're going to get as tall as you were with your second life. You see the difference between the two? The one on the left, Super Woody Boy 2, was a burpee seed that, honestly, when they gave them to me years ago, I was supposed to give back the seed heads, anything that I grew. And this one here was the purple stems, and then they get black heads on them. Not black heads, but the flowering part turns black and the limbs are purple. Those were another burpee seed that I did not have to give back to them. I was hooked up with burpee for a while, but I get compliments every day, so I know it looks like it's a mess, but it really isn't. Look at my 4 o'clocks over there. Just about an hour and a half ago, they were all opened up. It was beautiful. Let's get some of these. I'll have to come out in the daytime, get some good daytime video. There's one I could cut. I'll let the birds eat that. Here's right behind this little baby was a big head I cut. I'll show you. But, oh yeah, there's more zinnias I planted down here and more 4 o'clocks. But like I said, this whole area, even after they paved it, was flooded all the way up to where that blue pot is. About 3 inches of water. There's no storm drain on my side. Oh, okay, this is the edge of my block. This is where it curves around. The water won't make it around that curve. You can see where it stops. And even if you go down further, there's no storm drains, so you get all the way down the end of what they used to call 5 points. There's 5 roads that converge together. I'm on Miller Avenue, actually standing on Miller Avenue. And where it V's off, that road over there is Miller Street, takes you to Shelbyville High School. We'll do this quick turnaround. Again, no storm drain. See where the water puddles? No storm drains. Now they did put one down here at the end of this old store. It used to be Dean's Market, thinking that would help, and it didn't. So the water just stands there. I planted some here too, some 4 o'clocks, and I do believe I had some coming up. There's a black lily there, blackberry lily. And I'm documenting this too. Oh, I planted some here. I don't see any coming up yet. Got a couple snapdragons. One 4 o'clock that I transplanted months ago. But again, this all got flooded terribly. And we're due for some heavy rain later on tonight. Vicky Ricketts, if you're still watching my videos, I'd love to see what your 4 o'clocks that I sent you look like. Well, let's walk on the property line. I'm on the property line. And here's my tiki torch she put out twice. So, yeah, it is hell mowing, especially today. I killed a bunch of mown sunflowers. I gotta make another bouquet. I'll take it out to Mom's tomorrow. Didn't have a chance to do it today. No, look at this sunflower. Oh, I can't even get it on here. I got my wire onto my battery. I believe that's 13, at least 13 foot, maybe bigger. The white budding and stuff is Nepeta cateria, which is catnip. It's from the mint family. And believe it or not, hummingbirds, these really small hummingbirds, will get down and get into these extremely small leaves. My onions back here are just, they're not getting the sunlight now because of the 4 o'clocks. These all got knocked down during the storm. Madonna was upset about it. But yeah, that's the tiki torch she come running over and twice. Unbelievable. We're still doing fireworks. Well, not much more to show. I'll show you the heads I've cut down. Look at this sunflower. It's got 4. Here's the original head. Isn't that cool? I don't think I've ever seen one like that. Here's a baby just opening up. June bugs and Japanese beetles. Mainly Japanese beetles are just absolutely gorging themselves on these leaves. Another seed head. It's actually not done. They're still kind of white. Alright, people. I really do hope you had a good time. I did. We didn't cook out any. It was too hot. I really didn't have the money to even go get charcoal. So I said something to Amy about just using the fire pit, but she didn't want to. So we just ate a little bit of stuff I had in the house. Went and seen a couple free fireworks shows. Well, when I put this torch out, that means I'm going in. No more mosquitoes. Get a picture of the sunset. Okay, Joe. Joe and Chico. Catwoman, I'm about to get you one. We got Mo, Curly, and Larry here. And then Amy, and then Jamie on the end. That's just too bad. I'm gonna have to pull that out tomorrow. It was just gonna have one head on it too. It just kills me. And I had them staked up good, I thought, but we had 45-mile-an-hour gusts and then the heavy rain. But I have to think about Catwoman's and anybody else out there. So some of the leaves I've got on these plants are big enough to make a pair of pants out of, especially the ones in the back. So we'll walk back here again. I got to get a video in the daytime, like I said. A lot of these leaves are doing that. That's kind of weird. Here's some of the big leaves. I've cut a bunch off, but I mean, look at these. I can wrap that around my butt. There were some bigger ones on there, but I cut them from my onions down here. But I've pulled some onions up and transplanted them. But good news, there's some zinnias growing. There's some of your 4 o'clocks growing, and hopefully by the next video, they will be up a lot higher. And y'all have a good rest of the day. I'll probably take a video when I go up to see my mother in Brownsburg. Oh, no, I don't have to go to Brownsburg tomorrow. She's going to be in Edinburgh the next 2 weeks, so I will visit her in Edinburgh, babysitting, and then I go back to work Monday. I plan on mowing again Saturday after all the rains and humidity goes down, and doing a better job. I did it real fast. I'm gonna go get a edger. Like I said, I normally do it by a spade, and back in the day I could do all that, well, both sides, all the way down, and get a perfect edge, and do the other side before my back gave out. Nowadays I can only do one side, and my back's about shot in my hands. So, but we have zinnias growing 2 different places. I have a couple 4 o'clocks of yours growing, And after this rain tonight and tomorrow, we should have a lot more growing. I'm sure what I planted out here, I had them marked, but that all washed away. But I know the 4 areas. I did something new. This one here has got an egg underneath it. Yes, you heard me right, an egg, a full egg. So does this one. And there's zinnias coming up like I showed you. And I put a full egg way underneath this one too, where the zinnias definitely finally come up. Now should I thin those out or just let them grow? I think I'll just let them grow. Leave you with what's left of the sunset. And let's let you listen to the noise. And I won't say anything anymore after I say goodbye. Don't forget to comment, rate it if you like it. If you don't, share it. And if you haven't subscribed, why don't you subscribe? It's free and easy, and sometimes I'll have a surprise video. And here soon, when I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm giving away something very nice. Actually, a couple things, which could be probably at the end of the year, the way the channel's going. I lost like 50 subscribers the other day somehow. I don't know what happened. But everybody have a good evening. And Shelby County Fair is going on right now. They were drag pulling or whatever. My mind's not with it. I got conked in the head with the apple stick 3 days ago. I'll show you if you can see it. It knocked me out. And I was bleeding pretty bad. I cut my neighbor's this apple tree over here. There was some big dead branches, and one of them, the heaviest one, came down and smacked me in the head, and it hurts. And I've been having dizzy spells since, but I'll be fine. So, everybody have a good evening. Truth, peace, freedom, love, all. I got one red one in here. Peace out.